Yo, what's up, Compodres? Welcome back to another episode. It is your host with the most from the West Coast, SB Press, reporting live from Mastermind Media. Want to say thank y'all as always for tuning in with us. To my left, Ill Son himself.
I am _Ill Son.
And to my right, Rizza himself.
Rizza in the hizza, and forget about it over here.
Imrod as always, and Cisco. Welcome again, brother. Just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Today, just giving y'all a brief synopsis. We're going to talk about Pistol P. If y'all don't know who that is, that's Pete Davidson. With his crazy roller coaster ride of relationships. We got our NFL recap as well. And we're going to talk about dating. Do's and don'ts, ins and outs. And like that, compadres, let's go.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quit.
How was y'all week so far? You know, we just, getting back into the real world. We're getting over our itis from the holidays.
The real world, he says.
I mean, yeah. A lot of people were able to spend time and stuff with family members. So welcome back. Welcome back.
How was that drive, Joe?
Right.
Oh, it was great.
Good.
And that was part of, getting back to the real world because I was coming to Fantasyland, which is L.A.
La La.
La La Land. La La Land. That's where I came back to.
All right. I hear that, man.
He said he didn't prepare with his clothing over there neither too well.
Oh, I did all right. I came back with more I did like I usually do. I just got this new sweatsuit.
Fresh.
Got faded up by my boy JT.
There
Johnny
he goes.
Toscano. Went to the Raider Barbershop. Had
Shout
some fun.
out.
Talked some shit. Shout out to my boy as always. And it was a good time. So I hope you guys had a good one too. I know you did.
Definitely. Kick things off. I want to just say again, thankful for you guys. I brought something to the show for y'all. We had a recent birthday as well.
Joe.
Now
I'm a
you're
giver.
Gonna put me on.
I'm a giver. This is me.
Wow, really?
I just want to say this is for me to y'all. So.
What stunts
Since he's a sucker,
what's going on here?
I went to Lollies and Pops. But that was just actually the cover up bag for the real bag. The real bag, man. I went ahead and got your, some headgear, bro.
Oh shit, man.
There you go, bro.
But
it ain't empty, bro. It ain't empty.
Well, that's very nice.
It ain't empty.
Man.
That's dope, man.
That is a dope
Go
one.
ahead, bro.
Oh man.
Rock your teams this week.
He got teams too.
Rock your teams,
wow.
bro. Rock your teams, man.
I'm gonna have to put this on right now because I want to talk about it anyways. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. That's a beautiful looking lid.
I couldn't do this without y'all,
Appreciate you, big dog.
I could not do this without y'all.
No doubt. I'm gonna do like Shannon Sharp and set my prop out for the episode.
We should have brought some Hennessy then.
Man, I'm definitely gonna wear this, bro. Thank you.
Oh yes,
for sure.
yes.
For sure.
I kind of gave a little
clean with this new
a little hint like, just wear all black. Wear all black.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. It looks clean with the new suit anyway.
There we go.
There we go. Right here.
Yeah, this one looks better on me anyways, huh?
You know I'm the one who can rock out. Thank you, P. That's very nice of you, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank
That's
y'all.
what's up,
Thank y'all, man, for
Thank
being
you
as
very
solid as
much.
y'all been.
That's awesome.
Staying A1 from day one.
Shit, I better do. I'm
Murphy.
also did.
Eddie Murphy.
You know what?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Hold on. Let me snap this real quick and put it on the gram what I just did real quick. Right?
Okay, going live.
Let's just go live with it. Hey, what do you think about it, Rob? Go live with it.
I
Okay.
like this
Go live
flow.
with it.
So
this
let me
flow.
just throw a little nugget out there. Eddie Murphy, big prominent individual in the household I came around to. Tutu worked on Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
so
man,
I got
wow.
to see a lot of stuff. I got to witness a lot of things, memorabilia, and just seeing not just that, his red jacket.
You see what I'm doing? Sorry, man. I'm trying to pose.
I'm trying to
pose.
getting the superhero pose going.
Joe is live.
I am super.
He say hit his DMs.
He's really live
This
right
dude
now,
hit
ladies and
his
gentlemen.
DMs.
Compadres, flood them.
Rizza in the his
Rizza in
at
the-
Instagram. That's his
Flood
handle.
'em.
TikTok, all of it.
Flood them.
Oh man, that's hilarious, dude.
That works. Boom. It's up. It's on the story.
Since we're on,
I just had to do it because you gave me the new lid. We got
since we're on that, Joe.
Yes,
please let the compadres at home know what time of the week it is.
Oh, you know what time it is. It's the Weirdo of the Week.
You're weird.
Oh my God!
I love how we just grazed over Eddie. We'll get back to him.
No, we can go. We'll get back to a whole other segment.
We'll get back
I'm
to him.
sorry, it had to be done.
We're gonna give him his proper
I'm very
dues.
excited about this new lid.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
We're gonna give him his proper dues.
So hey, who's gonna kick us off, man? I think P, you're one.
You're always good. You're always good
What's
to
up,
pop.
P?
You
What's
know.
up?
Well, this
first.
weirdo for me is a personal
Very
encounter.
good.
Personal encounter. My weirdo it was this homeless that I was actually trying to help out. So I'm a giver, as you guys can see, and I saw this individual, I wouldn't even say soliciting, more so harassing people in a very aggressive way. So my thing, what I always do is, I go with a bottle of water and a muffin. Like, hey man, unfortunately I understand your circumstances, but I don't know if you had clean water or something to eat for the day. Here you go. This dude was literally trying to fight me and like throw the muffin at me. And I thought I was in a scene from Scary Movie 2. Like,
And this
I said
was
$1, bitch. Like, I thought it was that moment.
And that was in the neighborhood.
That was in the neighborhood, man. It's getting weird.
Oh, what's he look like?
It was a
We gonna get
Caucasian
his ass.
gentleman, bald head.
Gentleman. He called him a gentleman.
Yeah. I'm still gonna be
See
respectful.
how nice he is? He called him a gentleman.
Hey, like I said, don't cast them
you should have
stones.
called him a bum.
Hit him in the face with a muffin.
I said homeless. He says bum. He was very weird from just trying to just get his thing on with all the people, and I was just trying to help him out, with something to eat. But that was a weird encounter where I didn't want to get too close up. Everybody got something nowadays, and didn't want to get too close to that guy.
Well, that was nice of you to even take your time out to, bless him with something. So unfortunate that was his reaction. He didn't get to have that muffin and that water.
What kind of muffin was it?
It was a cinnamon muffin.
See, there it is. That's why.
That's why, man.
See, a lot of people don't like cinnamon. Maybe if you would have given like a blueberry,
blueberry.
or a chocolate chip.
See, the blueberry are
sugar
all
on
gone.
Because I ate them all.
Yeah. The blueberries all gone. Oh my.
So you gave this man a cinnamon muffin and he threw it back in your face with the bottle of water.
Took it and he took a couple steps away and chucked it at me. And I was like,
that's funny.
Now I knew how she felt. When he was like, I said $1, bitch. And it just, Oh, man.
I know you've seen somebody weird, Joe. What's weird for you, man?
This is actually a really sad incident I'm going to talk about.
Oh, wow.
And it's kind of heartbreaking. Like I've said before on this, when we talk about Weirdo of the Week, it doesn't always have to be like a bad thing.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It always can be sad or good. A Canadian paramedic went to go to a crash scene and got the body, and they took it to the hospital. And then when the paramedic got home, the authorities knocked on the door and said, your daughter's been in a car crash and killed. And she was at the scene.
I've seen that.
Serving the daughter, and then to find out it was her daughter that it's tragic, man. When I read that, I just thought it was just, how didn't she, I just don't, maybe she just was oblivious. I don't know. That's just got to be one of the heart-wrenching things I've heard this year. That has got to be. It's just so sad.
Yeah, I seen it. I read the article. Definitely, and apparently she was more than on the scene.
Yeah.
She was around the
and
body.
Like if you can't, I mean, I just when I read that, I was just I kind of
it must have been really
got emotional about that. That's really sad,
It gets people
and
like that.
It's just horrible, and prayers out to the family with the healing and everything else. And,
Absolutely, and that's definitely something that's been spoken. That's crazy.
Yes,
man.
yes.
Yeah, when I read that, I was definitely heartbreaking for sure. As usual, I got to take it a different way.
Here we
Joe
go.
gives us
He's
this
Lance is always really good. I love him.
Well, I just go off my feels, and today, the Kim K stuff with Kanye. Oh my, $200,000 a month she's been rewarded in child support, right? And mind you, she fought for this, right? Her lawyers fought for this. You look up Kim K's net worth right now, $1.8 billion, right? So the $200,000 she's siphoning from Kanye right now is it's so weird to me. It's like what
siphoning?
Yeah,
I love it, dude. Because when I hear siphoning, it's like when you had to get gas. When they siphon the tank, when someone they go, you've seen it when they go under the hose, when they
siphon the gas out.
Take care of your kids.
Happens
I totally understand. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying She's worth $1.8 billion, bro. Like the judge in LA County had to just be like, 200,000, I guess. You know
this shit, right? Yeah,
right. Like,
can you imagine what the judge? I mean, wow.
They took his status away.
His
Now
kids,
he's really.
The kids probably already have trust funds and all types of stats. They're not going to need that money
by far.
But Kim fought for it, so it's just weird to me, man.
Weird.
Definitely weird.
It's fucking definitely weird.
Weird.
It's unbelievable. Like $200,000,
and you're worth
that's
1.8
like 20 to us,
right?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
What do you think, Cisco? I mean, what do you think 200,000 if you put it in comparison? Yeah, but what do you think that is from us? When I say it's like 20 to us, what do you think it is? Like, you agree with that? I put him on the spot.
Wait, I got a question. So if you guys are you guys go park at the Galleria, right? You guys are in Sherman Oaks.
Yeah.
You guys go park there, right? You go to the machine, you're about to pay, and Bill Gates is right there. He's like, "Hey, listen, man, I left my wallet in the car. Can I borrow $5? Or if you take care of his parking?"
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I would, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't.
I would.
If he was cool enough to give it back. I still remember, man, and this is the same thing. I was Sam Raimi, I think his name, or Raymer, the big director. I was on the Spider-Man 3 as a background.
Right.
I had one cigarette left. And he comes up to me because he was always in a suit and everything. He goes, "Excuse me, sir, can I get a cigarette from you?" I'm just like, yeah, dude, here. And that's the only time he talked to me the whole time. And that's my last smoke. So, because I would know who Bill Gates was, I probably wouldn't do it because there's no excuse.
The favor doesn't get
He can
returned
go,
for
he can
you.
go some of those Apple Watch or whatever it is to go ahead and pay. I don't know, figure it out. You know,
Right. Yeah. Oh, the part that Mark was saying is I think, like, honestly though, you feel more comfortable loaning people money that have money or helping somebody out that has money that you know can be paid back, or versus somebody that you know is broke that is not going to be able to pay you back?
Well, I'll hit this first.
Because I mean, that's kind of like, you know, what he's, you know, we know Bill Gates is paid, so, you know, I'm not expecting him to pay me back, but it's like he's not a case of,
yeah, just like you're
trying
saying,
to beg,
when you
you know?
give, you should just be giving and just let it go. Out of sight, out of mind. There is no borrowing. Once it comes to you, it's just out of sight, out of mind.
Right.
Like,
well, it's just like the whole scene from Bronx Tale.
yeah.
About the $20. Well, you know,
right.
We got off easy. I mean, I've lent people money before. I really don't do it that often.
Right.
But as far as like I've given money to people just to give it to them.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people at the track. I know one guy I go with, like, people always ask for money. He says he'll just give him $5, he'd leave him the hell alone. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, wait, how many Dutches I get from the store?
Yeah.
It's all good, bro.
Reminds me of,
Help yourself. I'm already helping me.
Pursuit of Happiness too.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
that-
yeah.
That's right.
He had $5, $7
That's
left
what
and
I'm talking about. That
gave
was
his
a
last
beautiful scene.
Yeah, great, man.
And how he got the job and got his money
He
back.
got his money back. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's definitely something like that for sure. But speaking of my weirdo this week, Kim K, I wanted to talk about the great stick man that we know,
Pistol P.
Pistol Pete Davidson, unexpected stick man, but the record is impeccable, right? I mean, we know the names. Huh?
Kim fought in court for one thing, but she didn't fight to get him or keep him back.
See, the most impressive name on that list to me is Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, Underworld? Oh, Miss Underworld? By far.
This man's 29 years old. You know, and he's what's the model he's
For
with
me,
now?
I thought it was Ariana Grande, which was
That
another
was it there.
bombshell.
Wow.
He's with
That
Emily, right?
Emily,
Ratajkowski.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Supermodel to supermodel to actress to how does he do it?
What's
You
the
know, that said
mojo?
it, stick man.
What does he say? What do you guys?
Well, this
what
is
do
a
you say, Mark?
G-rated show. He probably wanted to go another way with it, but he couldn't say it.
Wingman. Whatever.
You know what I want to say, right?
I don't know. Maybe he's got baby blues.
He ain't got no baby blues.
He's got that schlong.
Joe, can you look at your camera real quick? And then it's one of these.
Hit him one good time.
Well, see, I'm in black, so they're hiding today.
No, but his record is amazing, man. You know, and only thing I can say is there's only one man that tops that, and that's Leo DiCaprio, right?
Yeah.
His record,
But like,
Stickman record.
how does this happen? Like,
I
what's
love
the privilege
Stickman
behind
reference.
it?
It's great.
Like, is it the superstardom privilege? Is it pretty
Leo's.
privilege? Is it financially privileged?
I think it's financially, dude. I don't know. I mean,
Leo though.
He would be still
I
pulling
just
if he
think
was at Fox Hills Mall for sure.
He said Fox Hills.
Rihanna, Giselle before TB had her.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes
I mean,
on.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have to go with P. I think it might be financial, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I agree with you on that. I just think people they're so into money.
People only holler for $1. That's what you pretty
I
much
doubt,
say?
and they no one hollering for $1.
Well, this-
I mean, they might be hollering for $100,000. $100, bro.
Well, you got to
What's
keep
you?
in mind too that both of these guys are with women for like 3-4 months and then it's
Yeah,
over. So
they
it's-
just keep on going and going.
somebody
right?
else
it's
that's
not
in the
like a
tabloids.
long time.
I mean, it's
yeah.
just like I said when we were talking the other day, and I didn't want to get into. I'm going to bring up it like the whole J-Lo Affleck thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's just like, you know what, dude? Just I don't even care really. And I was browsing through everything I seen. I'm like, well, no shit. You think it was gonna happen? What? They're just gonna get back into love?
I just wish
It's
you would
gonna
just sit
happen?
down somewhere, man. Just sit down somewhere.
She's on her like fourth husband. I mean, what is it? It's just,
She don't know what loyalty is. Obviously, I mean, shit.
you see how she did Diddy.
Oh man, had him singing "I Need a Girl" and all that.
I mean, that's like what Lance said. It's 3 or 4 months and they can vanish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I guess A-listers just swim through the rest of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say so.
Well, it's so impressive when
You know?
when you're on, in movies and you're,
Yeah.
and you have that celebrity lifestyle. It's enticing to all types of women. So, I mean, but those guys' records, because I mean, everybody has those same advantages. It's just like Pete Davidson. They're like, come on, dude, look at this guy. What?
What is it? What is it?
Right?
Compadres, let us know. What is it? Put in the comment section or something.
I think it's all simple, man. It's all about that paper, bro. It's just about the money.
He's funny too. I think that comedy gets girls.
Yes.
You don't
Being
need to
funny
tell me
gets
that.
the money.
Laughter is the entrance to a heart, my friend.
All right, right. Yeah, comedy does get girls.
Yes, it
I'm
does.
a Jackson jokes from Joe. I'm a Jackson jokes.
As you should, brother. No, you got your own jokes.
Nah.
You do. You funny, bro.
If Riz is at a low, P? Oh man, that means
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he got some things I could pull out of his closet, add to my collection and be like, I could take
So,
Oh,
this joke here, this joke there.
Let me
Well,
ask
you
you
just
a
got to
question.
remember this. You got to tell yourself you never had one lesson.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask you this question.
Drop it.
How do you feel when approaching women?
Pretty calm.
Yeah,
Pretty calm.
confident.
For the most part, yeah.
Good.
I don't do it often, so that's why I'm pretty calm.
Right. So your Riz game ain't at a low, right? You got a little bit.
Well, I'll just say this. For me, it's not necessarily game. It's just honesty. So I just, hey, how you doing?
So do you get approached more or?
I do get approached, but I don't. Yeah.
What about you,
it
Lance?
happens. It happens.
Yeah, I like to
What about
Riz.
you?
I like to talk. I like to,
No, you like to talk really.
Wine
no
and
shit.
dine
Yeah.
talk a little
I mean,
junk,
I'm
have a
gonna be
little
honest
fun.
with y'all. I recently went on a dinner date with a beautiful lady
Nice.
recently, and it
Sure,
was
she's watching the pod.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sure she is. It was fun, man. I laughed the whole time, and
As you should.
yeah, and it was just great. I scared the waiter, I guess, which is funny, and I'm going to tell this story, and it's going to be fun for everyone in here. She wanted to get this avocado bruschetta, and I wasn't, and I've been to this place several times, and it's a great restaurant,
Right.
and I'm like, cool, you want to go ahead? I'll try it. It didn't sound good to me. So the waiter goes to me, he goes, well, I'll get the bruschetta going. I go, it's bruschetta. And she looks at me, she goes, you just scared the shit out of him. I go, no, I didn't. And she's just laughing. I mean, that's what we were just laughing all the time. So he comes back with the order. This dude drops 2 of the pieces, and she looked at me. See, I told you scared the shit out of him. He's nervous as shit. He don't know what's going to happen over here. And again, I'm sitting there, and we all know when I get dressed up how I look sometimes or how I am in the voice and blah, 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 right? And the dude the whole time just kept on coming back to the table. Are you ready to order? You ready to? I go, dude. You don't have to worry about anything here. Just, I'll let you know I'm ready. And I swear to God, when I asked for dirt, we said no. He dropped that check like he was gonna run out of town.
You scared him, Joe.
He was not worried about a tip or nothing.
But the thing is, it's like
Scared the guy. She was right.
I didn't. But hey, she talks as much shit as I do, so that's why it's really fun.
So he had a hell of a time.
Yeah, for real.
She really did, but she didn't talk shit to him, but she does talk a lot of shit. She's
Right,
fun.
right.
So the thing is about a first date is, if you ask him out, you have to pay.
Perfect.
And what I was impressed with was we went to the bar afterwards in this restaurant, and I got the check. She goes, "You want to take care of that?" I go, "No, I got it." See, if they ask, I love it. I mean,
The offer is nice.
Yes, the offer goes a long ways. It really does. The offer goes the wrong ways.
So I agree. That being said, in a relationship, though, should it be 50-50?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so. It depends where it goes and what happens, and when you get to a certain point, if
you're dating, it should be,
yeah,
you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I cover this dinner, you cover that.
Yeah.
I get you this, you get me that, right?
I think so. Yeah,
I mean, everybody's talking about this right now, and it's crazy to me because I'm just like, people are getting thrown under the bus for saying this. It's 50-50. Like how?
Well, I've said it before. I said any relationship you should have should be 50-50. And
right.
Sometimes it can be 60-40.
Right.
It can be 80-20. But at the end of the day, it's got to be down the middle. And I see this shit all the time. It isn't.
But you already said if you throw the invite out, you're
you put the invite out.
Agreed.
If you invite someone to dinner, especially if it's a date, like
absolutely,
you should.
Yes.
Right.
But
Agreed.
I've also in my younger years seen some other shit. Around people, like there's some, they get pissed, dude. I've seen it before, like, oh, you invited me out, you ain't gonna pay, and that's the other thing is, anytime you go out in those kind of atmospheres, you need to be ready to pay.
Right.
Oh, completely.
I got
completely.
2 words. Gold diggers think like that, and this is what they do. They think that the man should have to pay. And you know what's so funny is a lot of men actually adapt that same type of. Even guys like A Tate. He's even preaching that right now, where a lot of people are like, the man should take care of everybody doesn't have the same amount of financial stability as this guy does. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I think if you guys are in a relationship, you should definitely go back and forth. Sure.
How do you guys feel about? So say you walk up to a girl at a bar, right?
Right.
And you start talking to her. Do you offer to buy her a drink?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, that's like 2000-ish because that shit's dead now. That shit don't happen anymore in bars.
Buying somebody a drink?
Buying a drink?
Well, not
I don't
like
go to
that
bars
anymore. We know that.
Well, I went to the.
See, Amber, let me tell you something.
Bought a drink 2 weeks ago for a girl at the bar.
But see,
I'm sure
I
Mark
know,
has.
see, now, this dude over here, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you,
Smooth operator.
him and Tetris.
I went to the Tedros Araya Player School.
You know who he is,
of
right?
America.
Yeah, that's funny.
Dude, these
I
guys
learned the
would
game from him.
They would send notes over to chicks at the bars. Yeah. The women, you would.
You name it, we've done it. Like,
they've done it.
But it would be. That's why it kind of got fun, and I think that's what I would say to like anybody first getting out there and like have a buddy with you, whatever, and just almost as a challenge.
Yeah.
But we would always say you can't buy a girl a drink because that's cheating.
Oh, okay.
So
you guys
that's based on the Tedros Araya School of playership.
Yeah.
But so we would, but like the funniest thing I ever saw Teddy do. Teddy one time walked up to a girl and he acted like he was gonna sneeze. And he said, "Can you hold this for a second?" And then she holded his drink, and then he sneezed, and he goes, "Ah, oh, thank you so much. What was your name?"
That's cool.
I was like shit like that all day,
That's
just
good.
whatever. But it had to be top of mind. It gets you quick on your feet, and it becomes like a game.
Yeah, man.
Right.
And you just get your numbers.
It's like social media. It's just like social media. You got to get out there, get your numbers up. So when you're approaching women, that's just like you got to try different things outside the box to gain their attention. So you imagine it's a bunch of dicks coming up to her all day, all night, trying to holler. So
just think about when you're 6'3", 275 and look like me. No one wants. I'm serious. I don't know if it's on me. Like I just think it's me. I can't. Me approaching women is hard sometimes, bro.
Okay. Really? What's the number one issue?
Because I hear about how intimidating. I'm not fucking intimidating.
Yeah. I hear you. I'm a big guy too.
I mean, dude, come on. I'm a big dude with big voice. I can't be like that. Like, could you imagine if I went up to girls like this?
Hey, how you doing? My name's Big Joe. Do you want to hang out tonight?
Could you imagine I did that shit? If I
She'd be like, get away from me.
Yeah,
oh my God. What is wrong with you?
At the same time when I go up to him like, hey, I'm Joe.
Nah, man. I mean, your presence is how you should bag.
Well, no, I know.
Like unspoken riz. They see you in the building. You guys make eye contact. You might slide over and say something smooth to her, like, "Hey, can I get you a drink? I'm Joe." Introduce myself and. Go on from there because you don't want to have to run game.
Right.
But there's also been times when you see women approach men. It's interesting.
Oh yeah, I mean, Oh, so I do want to say this really quick too, and we'll finish this. What do you guys think about women privilege? Like, is that a real thing? Like, do you think beautiful faces, men or women, they have a better advantage in life?
Yeah. A lot of obnoxious
versus
things happen.
unattractive
I will
or
say this.
cute?
I will say this. If you're going to be beautiful,
Right.
you better be nice.
Make sure your insides
Doesn't
match your
happen often,
outside.
though.
No, it doesn't. And it drives me nuts. Some of these pretentious people, because they think they're just so great and they look so great. It's unbelievable. But sometimes you meet them, though, they're cool,
Yeah.
I mean, bro, if you look at the night scene, I mean, come on, bro. I mean, you're judged immediately.
Is anyone being dressed to is anyone dressing to be heard, or are they dressing to be seen?
That's really funny. I heard a comedian say something the other day. He goes, beautiful women, they don't have to wait for anything. And everybody's like, what? And he goes, because, he's like, when a beautiful woman walks by, every dude's like, hey, okay, you good. All right, go ahead. Yeah, you straight.
You to the front of the line.
Go ahead. So that's what I mean by it. Is it like, is that what I mean? Is that what you guys think about? It's like, because I kind of do see that. Even a good looking dude, right? He gets his way into a lot of places that people that aren't as attractive can go.
I got a quote from John Mayer.
Yeah, let's hear this.
I thought it was
like John
I thought
Mayer.
you were going to say it was a quote from me.
Not today.
You probably said something like this. He said, he said, if you're pretty, you're pretty. But the only way to be beautiful is to be loving. Otherwise, it's just congratulations on your face.
Right. It's very good,
That's
man.
a great quote.
That is very good.
I hope
quote.
he dropped the mic after that.
Right,
Because that was
that's
brilliant.
a great quote.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's true, man. It works both ways because I get it, man. If you are on that side of the spectrum, then you're going to use your advantages, and if you're on the other side, then you're not going to like that side. So
Yeah, I just see a lot of obnoxiousness coming from behind it and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm very kind, very complimentary. Oh, you smell nice. Oh, nice shoes, whatever the case may be. Oh, bro, what cologne is that? Like, pause, because I'm big on colognes and scents.
Right.
And I'm big on just doing the right thing. I was raised that way. So I'll open the door for someone. And now what I've gotten into is just saying, you're welcome, even if they don't say anything.
right.
You're welcome.
Just drop it out.
And it
there.
just so happens that people who feel like they're a certain tier in looks
It's unbelievable.
think that they don't have to acknowledge or be appreciative of things like that you could do for yourself.
Right.
And it's also interesting because me and you had something happen the other day that was pretty cool. When I came in with Howie to the shop, and my dog, he's 12, but he acts like a damn 2-year-old. He's his tail
Knocking everything over.
He don't sniff at anything. His tail just knocks everything over. And that dude came in, I go, I'm
Smacks
sorry.
your legs.
I go, I'm sorry, man. We just talk. We're friends, and we're talking about a podcast. And he goes, and I go, you seem like a nice guy. He goes, no, actually, I'm an asshole. But thank you. And he was just cool as shit. He was so funny because we talked to him. We gave him the podcast to watch, and it was funny because he was
Real
just a normal
recognized
dude.
real.
He was just
Right.
a real dude. I mean, at the same time, you got a 65-year-old man coming in to ask you how to check the oil.
He gets it all.
And,
right?
I looked at him, Mark. I
never
looked at him and I was
fails.
like, are you kidding me, bro? I mean,
never
it's not
fails.
like he had like a little car. He had like an F-150 or some shit. Like, you don't know how to check the dipstick?
Nope.
Dipshit? I mean, come on.
Absolutely not.
I was
That's the truth. That's the truth. Lance hears it all the time because I have my headphones in. And
Right,
he's
when
like,
I was kind of talking a little bit about this on our way here, but I've been in some sessions where some artists come through and they'll bring their female entourages through and they're worse than the artists. They'll show up late and then they'll act like, like this is their session. And I'm like, you guys are just here because he's here.
Right.
And the funny part is that the artists will usually leave and not bring them with them. And then they'll be standing there looking for Ubers and the way to get home. And I kick them out of the studio immediately. Oh, yeah. I'm like, you guys could figure it out outside because you guys are, it's like because of where you at and who you're with, you think you can treat me like this or treat us like this business like this.
right,
So,
you guys were entertainment for the entertainment.
exactly, man. So yeah, but that's real stuff though.
Well, let
man.
me ask you a question.
What's up?
Do you find women are more sexy if they're football fans and know the game?
I do. I
Do
do.
Sports, yeah.
I do.
A little rough around the edges, knowing something,
Yeah, if they don't have to really as long as they know a little bit, know, they have a
some
team.
that know a lot.
I'll take
exactly.
I'll
I
take them
love
knowing
that.
the difference between a touchdown and a slam dunk. we'll start with the basics and work the rest of it out.
I've met some pretty educated women football
there's
fans.
a lot of them out there.
I got a homegirl, not gonna mention no names, but she's a big Green Bay fan. Big Green Bay fan. She actually went to
my clip I did?
No.
You need to send her that.
No.
She didn't like that clip.
She loved it, actually. She didn't like it. She loved it. She loved
No,
it.
you know what I'm talking about, how the guy was a Green Bay, but it went to the Chargers.
Yeah, she went over to the game and stuff. I think it was the Cowboy game.
Yeah.
Cowboy game, yeah. So she got to see they victory and stuff, the comeback.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's I think it's more so of a mindset for us, right? It's the woman can be physically attractive, right? But us being able to connect on that level of sports that we are already on makes it so much easier and so much better, because that's something that we can do together now. So now we can go on dates and to the bar and watch games and root for our
It's a
team.
mutual interest.
Exactly.
Even
So
if it comes after.
that's what makes it attractive. And I mean, there's a lot of those types of scenarios throughout, the men and women relationship that are attractive, especially for us, like when a woman can drive good, right?
Oh, I got one. Self-respect. When they respect themselves enough to respect others around them.
There's a lot of those things.
Wait, what do you mean when
categories.
women can drive good?
I was hoping he was gonna catch that layup, but I didn't. Mark,
No, women can drive well.
I know. I was just being funny.
Drive what?
Drive what?
I ain't gonna say. I'm not getting into that today.
I've been in.
Yeah.
Good one. I've been in the car with some girls though that can whip that thing for a show. So it's funny, man. Yeah.
So what
I
about?
was gonna say, was y'all in the front seat or back seat?
Started in the front and in the back.
Oh, now Joe got it.
P lit today. He's lit today. I love it.
Man, I'm too big to get down in the car, man. Especially
We already talked about this shit. We talked about this
I'll
before.
cramp up. I can't.
We were doing that first version about the damn screen and going. I ain't gonna.
Bro, I've been bad since June. Cut me some slack.
I mean, there's no way I would do anything in the car. There's no way.
It's, front seat all the way down. That's the only way, man. And it's a struggle there, because you can't really get your groove.
I think it's
in.
more of a struggle.
Gotta get your groove on.
Preston can pop front, back,
Man,
side.
you know what?
All over the goddamn car.
You know what?
Preston's, usually,
Cisco, make sure you clip this one out for sure.
I mean, see, the thing is like women, when they look at me like could be a jungle gym. This guy here is a gymnast. When they get in the car and everything, he can do whatever he wants in there.
Wetzel pretzel.
He can do
You gotta
about.
make up for that peach fuzz somehow.
Oh my gosh, man! These guys been getting on me about it.
Preston's about 7 moves in the back seat.
We have a conference call the other day.
Which is 7 moves in.
He's about back, front, side.
Oh man,
Missionary in the back seat.
Joe's only just got a seatbelt off.
oh man,
I'd rather be like that. I'm in the front seat cramping after a couple pumps.
getting Charlie horses and stuff.
That's funny. Man.
Nah,
you guys
man.
are hilarious, dude.
Okay, so let's get into the recap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do predictions this week.
That's fine. I don't give a shit. That's fine.
Let's do
Yeah,
predictions.
Let's
perfect
swap
for
it
me.
up to
Let's do
predictions for
predictions.
this.
Well, first, I do want to talk about my boys a little bit because
Yeah, of course.
and plus
That was
this
a-
beautiful lid.
That was funny. I got
That was a hell of a
This is
comeback.
This is a beautiful lid that he gave me. So I got to talk about him. Look, I've said this before. I'm pissed, and I saw a lot of Raider Nation, and it's about Josh McDaniels and getting rid of him. There's been a lot of talk, but I'll tell you what, Josh Jacobs. And I said it before when I was on the fence because he's never healthy. But now, and the thing is, he's probably not going to be there next year because they didn't sign him. I don't know if they will. You see that lid over there where Josh came from. They like to move backs around. They don't keep backs,
absolutely right.
Right.
and I don't like it.
You don't
But
see
the
your
thing
guys
is, I will
franchise
say-
tagging him then?
No, because I don't really think they will. What they need to do is trade Waller.
The direction of the NFL isn't moving that way anymore.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They're not going to pay. They got all
They don't.
out of him that he wanted.
But see, then you look at people like Latavius Murray, who's been in the league
Yeah.
a long time.
Journeyman.
I mean, and the thing is, when they won, man, and to me, it's just cool to see that they're still trying to fight and there's still a camaraderie there. I mean, they won 2 overtime games back to back. And to MG out there who always comments, I know who you are now, and you are a friend of mine.
Man.
Just remember this, brother. The Broncos haven't beat the Raiders in 3 years. How you like them apples?
Before he found out, he was like, find out who this guy is. Find out now.
Who is this man?
Who is he going in about those Broncos?
And then he goes, I found out who that mother was.
And he's actually a good friend of mine. He's a good dude. And Lance knows met him a couple
I
times.
met him
His comments
couple
were
times.
always humorous, so I felt like, you know what, it's
They're
someone you
funny,
know.
yeah.
It's someone you know.
He's
for
watching
sure.
the pod. That's
Yeah.
all we can ask
So
for.
MG, I appreciate you, man. Well, I'll see you soon.
No, but you're right, man. Josh, you know, like he stays hurt, and they got what they want out of him. They're not going to French. They're not going to give him a bunch of money, man.
No,
you know,
I don't
he's
think
going to
he's
go
gonna do that.
somewhere else and get paid. And you know he'll spizzle out for a couple.
Dude, and he's a Raider. He'll always be a Raider. He's good, man.
That touchdown was huge.
He earned that stamp.
That was unbelievable.
He earned that stamp for sure.
That was unbelievable.
Who they got this week?
Chargers.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Challenge.
Well, it's always AFC West. I mean, I think the hot game this week for me, and we talked about analysts, and I told you how I'm a big Herm Edwards guy.
Yeah.
Herm's dope.
I love how he was getting into Stephen A. on First Take, and he's just saying Miami's going on the road. Three games in a row, and they got to go to the Niners.
1 second. Let's talk about really quick how they did him so dirty when they fired him from ASU. Did you see that? They fired him in the end zone.
Yeah.
Like literally, after the game was over, he walked over and they fired him in the end zone.
And
They didn't let him get to the locker room or nothing.
And I know I've met Herm before.
That's
I was
crazy.
Little, and I have a friend that's close to him because he's from he played at Monterey Peninsula.
Yeah.
And he's in that area. That guy, he's a great player. He's such an inspirational coach. He's a good man.
Tony Dungy-ish.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
yeah, but Tony Dungy is, but he has a bigger personality.
Absolutely.
You know, I
the
still
Jets days, I remember.
Yeah.
You play to win the game. I mean, I just, you know,
We just did that in sync. Good job.
I mean, you're right. They did do him dirty.
They
and
did
I hope
him
he
so
does coach
dirty.
again sometime.
But he
because
is great and a great analyst. For
Amazing,
sure. And a good coach.
amazing. And I just didn't like how it was just untasteful.
Yeah, it was
Just
so distasteful. For sure.
But I like to
Respectful.
see him back as an analyst, though.
Yeah.
I do enjoy him because I've always been a fan of analysts have played or coached
Now,
in the sport they're analyzing.
speaking of an analyst and a small recap, Jeff Saturday, horrible time management in that last game. And for him to be the analyst that he is, I was expecting a little bit more.
Well, it's a whole different game.
I feel it, but
He knows he's in over his head.
He's in over his head.
And then everybody knows.
Well, he got that win, and then everybody's
yeah.
It's just like Keyshawn said. He's playing dumbass McDaniels. I mean, see, Keyshawn
said
talks
it.
a lot of
You
shit.
said
I like
it.
Keyshawn's
Keyshawn.
funny, too.
Keyshawn's good. I like Keyshawn.
He's a realist.
He is.
Like how they was really getting on Stephen A. Smith this week.
Well, no, I'm telling you,
They
man.
killed him this week.
Roast.
Well, he was late. You see the whole thing?
That was just 2 minutes late, though, supposedly.
Hey, Joe, what's as we digress? What was that? What were you saying about the game of the week? Were you about to talk about who I think you were?
So Herm said Miami, because Stephen A. had Miami on his leg. He goes, Miami, we're going to see what they're about because they got 3 road games.
Right.
Right? And they got to play Frisco. I don't see them. I see Frisco. Frisco's got a badass defense, bro.
That's
I don't even want to
they-
talk about
no,
them.
that's
After what they
gonna be
did to
it.
my son.
They skunked you guys, didn't they?
We
that
had
sucks.
we threw a donut out
Yeah,
there.
donut.
We all know what's going to happen.
My hands are still, I got the Arthur
Maybe
Fish
you
ready.
guys can hire Herm Edwards because you need a coach.
You know what? I would love for that.
That
But
would
I don't
be.
think it would happen.
That
Love
low
for
key
that.
would be pretty cool.
He would bring in a fresh culture for us. Some of the players will really be playing for each other and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, we need a type of coach.
I mean, I don't know if he's getting back in coaching, but I'm a big fan of Herm, and I know you guys need a coach. Not to take away the topic we were talking about.
No,
right
no,
now,
no.
but yeah.
We're still on it.
Yeah.
No, totally, man. That would be cool. I think Herm would be, but he's going from college to pro.
Well, he
figure
went
that out.
back and forth and what he's done, because I was surprised when he took the Arizona State job anyways.
Well, I mean, did you see what Matt Rule just did? I mean, he went back to college, so he got a good. I mean, he goes from getting fired from Carolina to a good Nebraska job, right?
Some people, I mean, it's better for their career to stay in college.
Yeah.
They can
Well, it's just
recruit.
2 different games.
Have more of a camaraderie. Well, sorry, said that wrong. Camaraderie with
There you
the
Let 'em
with
know,
the players and stuff like that, and
Right.
and not even like that. But when you sit down with those families, with those parents, like Dion be doing, you look in their
Prime
eyes,
time,
you know, you take the jewelry off and stuff, and you really say, hey, I'm going to help your child graduate and make a better man of them, not just an athlete, but a better member of society.
Right.
That's what really is getting people to, you know, gear down and understand the realness of college football.
Yeah.
It's not
I
about
think
the
you should be an
athleticism.
inspirational coach or speaker.
Oh,
for
I'm
some
working
people.
on it.
I don't think you need to work on it. I think you need to do it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
There you go.
Okay.
You buy me a hat, I'll throw you flowers every once in a while.
So Bills,
Patriots tomorrow night, baby.
Y'all ready?
How you feel?
Man, hype.
I can give two shits.
I know you could. It's a Thursday night game. I think they should stop having Thursday night games.
I agree with you. See, that's the whole
Personally.
I ain't arguing with you.
That's
I can't
terrible.
stand it. It's
Thursday
stupid.
night and London on the
No,
same tier?
I understand London.
No. The whole Europe thing,
It's cool.
Mexico's cool. I don't like
Okay.
the Europe thing at all. Get rid of the Thursday and the Europe games, and
Okay.
I'm fine.
Thursday definitely is out of there.
It's
But
got to go.
it's gonna be fire though, man. We're doing predictions, so I think I went.
He's going to say New England 38, the Bills 0. He thinks they're going to be a shutout. I know he does.
I got a 17-14. New
Wow,
England.
another. I was pretty close with the Jets in New England.
Yeah. So what you got for this one?
Well, hey, I would say I think it's gonna be high scoring.
That was hilarious.
High scoring?
What do you think, Mark? You think it's gonna be high scoring? Because I know you don't know shit.
I know that the Lions should have beat the Bills a few days ago,
He does know
but
that.
they got out. So
It was awesome when he called me. He goes, "What do you think, man?" He goes, "I'm trying to put a bet on." I go, I go, "The spread's 9.5. Take Detroit." He's okay. And they almost beat them. They should have beat them.
If you took the spread, you
and
won.
not only that,
Yeah.
didn't they jinx the kicker on TV?
They did. He always
Like
does.
they
do that
always do.
See, that's why I think this shit is fixed.
They
Right
jinx.
there, because it happens
Kicks.
more than once. They do it all.
Free
that
throws.
Happened, that happened, right? But it's happened more than several times. No one talks about it.
I
Oh,
even
he's 21
seen-
for 21.
You know what? It's so funny too that sparks something. Not to get off topic, but how stupid is the last 2-minute rules of the NBA that comes out the next day, right? So they review the
Right.
last 2 minutes
Right.
of the game, and then the next day they put out a report. Oh, this should have been called a foul. That was
Right.
wrong. That was wrong. But
Don't
they don't
even
take
put out
the
the
win
report.
away, right?
Just sharpen up on the
So what
officiating
are you
during the
doing?
game.
What are we doing?
You're not going to do anything about it, so I would give out the report.
Right.
You can't change it, so who gives a shit?
Same thing in the NFL.
Why would you even bring
dude.
it up? When they do the calls in the NFL, the competition committee looked over everything.
They're
the
trying to
call was wrong,
compromise.
but the game's still going to win. Then why even say anything? Why even waste that time to put it out there?
Right. This came
You
from
can't
New York.
change it.
You're not
Right.
spending enough time in the replays. That's what the problem
Well,
is.
I said this before, and I said this on Stop, Drop, and Listen, the other one I'm doing right now.
Right.
Every call should be reviewed.
Uh-oh.
And I don't care how long the game's going to take.
that's
This
what-
is the only way it's going to get fixed.
That's what
it
you
is
got.
bullshit, and I'm sick of it. It's the NFL, the NBA, and MLB, and even hockey.
You got people on the flip side of that coin though that are like, "Hey, I do not
I
want the
understand
game
that, yeah.
to be stretched
And
out
they
that
want
far."
the human
Right.
taking care of everything, and I get all that.
Absolutely.
But dude, it's getting
Takes
to
the
the point now it's just
excitement out
bad.
of it.
It is, man. But you know, if we're gonna have a replay every freaking down, then it's gonna be.
It's going to be.
But some of them
3.5,
need to be
4
reviewed.
hours.
There's a lot of bad calls going on.
It's not going to change.
It isn't.
Oh, you're right.
They
not gonna
try
change.
every. They just want to make the game as best as they can, right?
They can boost up more officiating, but it's still going to
See,
be. some
again,
ticky-tack
I know we
calls,
talked about this. I
slowing
don't
the
even know
game
why
down.
I'd want to be an official. Like, who wants to be an official?
People go to
you grew
school
up
for
and
that
like,
shit.
you know, hey, I really can't play sports, so it's, I'm going to be an official.
Let me get a
you've never
fun.
you never umpired? I umpired a few times, but I literally
I did. I still remember I called my brother out and he flipped me off.
was he out?
Yeah, but God rest his soul. You know, I mean,
Right,
he
right.
passed on. But yeah, I did a little bit in Little League, but I didn't like it then because they, hey, Joe, can you help out? Yeah. Calling this and it doesn't work.
The worst thing about officiating, the parents.
Oh, dude, now? Are you kidding me?
I officiated junior high basketball for a little bit. The parents will come out of the bleachers.
Oh, I know.
Ref, what are you doing? I'm calling the game how I see it. Well, I'm seeing it a different way, which is the reason why you're in the stand, and I'm right here calling the game.
You had to go to school for that, right?
Yeah,
You had to take classes,
I took
right?
a summer course.
So they
for it.
actually paid you.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
I took
What
a
they
summer
pay you like
course.
$15 a game or some shit? I remember that's how it was back in the day.
No, we got 50 a game.
See, that's bullshit.
And since it was it's a church school, it was 3 games per league, so we got 150 at the end of the day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. What were you gonna say, Mark?
No, I was gonna say we used to get 20.
20?
20.
See, that ain't dub ain't nothing.
Maybe because it was school.
Look, at the pro levels though, man, what's so crazy about it is there's a lot of nepotism in that. Like a lot of people that, it's like friends and family that they bring up through it, and then they officiate, these lower level college games, and then
Yep.
they end up getting to the NBA level. And if you look at it, it's like this is his nephew, this is his cousin, this is his best friend, and so you're right, man. A lot of people don't want those jobs.
don't wanna do
That's
that
why they
shit.
circulate through. The
But
families.
once you're a freelance type of official, you can actually go around to different games. You'll get a schedule and stuff like that. You can pick and choose what you want to do.
They actually have security.
I still
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
this.
Literally.
I remember this when I was in junior high and I was playing basketball for some little league or whatever, and I would talk shit to the ref, right? Well, my freshman year when I went to school, he was a senior on the football team, and he remembered me, and that's when the seniors were supposed to be the Fred. He was out. He wanted to kill me, bro.
Payback from way back.
He wanted to get me bad. He never did, but I know he did, bro. I remember that, and I'll never forget it. And it's like I just don't understand why people want to be officials. I mean, there's got to be some passion behind because they used to be really good,
Right.
and they're not as good as they used to be.
I think the game's evolved so much.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, it's a passing game. Now, remember back in the day, it was you hand the ball off
Yeah.
30 times, 40 times
I
a
miss
game.
that kind of football. But I do, but not everybody else.
Workhorses.
Well,
So-
even if you look at World Cup right now, what's very popular, those refs are even having a terrible time, right?
Yeah, man.
So what other game we got besides those two you want to talk about this week?
I don't know, man. What are you guys feeling? What we said, Buffalo.
Well, for the Bills Patriots game, I got a little score 24-17.
24-17. Who?
And I'm going to give it to the Patriots.
Oh,
Telling you, it's that second half of the season.
that
Watch out for Belichick.
Buffalo's gonna win
Watch out for
5-3.
Belichick.
Hey, let's hear it. 5-3.
Telling you, watch out. It's weird.
Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. It's in Foxborough. The
I mean,
temperature is going to be 21 degrees.
Right?
Yeah, but Buffalo's also.
I know, but I'm just saying
I'm
that's
gonna say
makes for a shitty
27-24
game.
Buffalo.
But
Makes for a
27-24.
mucked up game.
you mentioned something as well. Allen's been kind of teetering
he
down.
has, man. He
So,
has.
I feel like Belichick is going to set up a good defensive scheme to kind of box him in.
QB
if they
spy.
if they can just get that running game,
Yeah.
so that we can open up play action and stuff, I feel like it's going to be an upset this
Well,
week.
Josh can throw the ball in that increment weather. So
yeah.
I don't doubt that, and I know he's going to get loose. But if he does spy him out, and we play the rush, that's what's going to have to happen. I mean, when it's freezing like that, dude, come on now, you already know what time it is. It hurts to get tackled, right?
Yep.
So and to catch the ball is so tough. So yeah, that's what we'll see.
I think the other game is
17-14
I
Patriots.
said 27-24 Buffalo.
Gotcha.
The Jets Vikings game.
Okay.
I think that's going to be a good one.
That is.
I think
You
Sauce
know what
gonna
was
show
funny
up.
when I was working last Sunday, and I talked to all these guys like I told you before, and I talked about I wanted to put money on maybe Minnesota. And the dudes like, hell no, Kirk Cousins can't do shit. And I go, and I'm also like, you know Ill? Do you know somebody named Ill? Because he feels the same way. I didn't tell him that, but I was just, I was thinking he said the same shit. But I mean, you look at it from a betting standpoint, that team, they're pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
But the Jets and what happened this weekend.
Oh yeah, changing the quarterback.
Well,
It's a lot of weird stuff
terrible
going on
with
with
Zach.
him.
That's
Was that he's
a clown, man.
He is.
He's young and he's not really disciplined enough for the position.
Yeah, but I just don't. I get tired of hearing that now. With everything going on in the day and age, if you're not disciplined to go in that position, you should be playing football. That's my thing.
And
it
it's
might not be
his-
made
it's
for
not
you.
his first
No,
year.
It's not.
It isn't.
And you've been hearing the reports all.
And what's the backup's name? Who's the new guy?
I
Hold on.
forgot.
Is it White? Mike White.
There we go.
I don't
Yeah.
even. I don't.
Yeah, it's Mike White.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about where did he play at.
No, but no. Last year he came out and he threw.
Oh yeah, you're right.
This
I
guy
remember
made
now. I
this
see his
bet.
face. Yeah.
Like this would have been a mark bet. This
see
guy
his
put.
face.
I can't. This guy put down I don't know how much, and he won like $125,000 because Wilson had the most touchdowns that week.
Yeah.
He won like $125,000. He put $1,000 down this kid, and he can sling it, dude. He looked good.
Yeah, I won't lie, he did. But I didn't know he had. I forgot. I do remember who he is now. He's no Mattress Mac, but
He worked himself into that starting position for sure. Mattress Mac.
You know who that is, right?
No.
You don't know who Mattress Mac is?
That's why I kind of.
He's one of the biggest gamblers in the United States.
he
That's why I laughed.
He just won $75 million on the Astros.
75.
Bet some of the
70
most
million.
ridiculous things and came out on top.
Well, no, he's a big sports guy. He's a big horse player too.
Yeah.
The thing is, what he does is like when he does a big one, he'll hedge it. He has a mattress shop.
Yeah.
So what he'll do is, if he wins, then he'll give out free mattresses.
Yeah.
And he'll do a sell like that.
Smart.
He donates a lot of money. He was there for the hurricanes when they had problems and the flooding. He's taking care of a lot of people.
He
He's
does.
a good man. He's a good man.
Very
That's why I
wise
threw
guy.
his name out there.
Yeah. Because I remember a few weeks back we was talking about the mattress part behind the scenes and everything. But
We have ran
Wise.
so long today, guys.
So let's
I'm
just-
gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and
let's wisely cap
Right.
this out with some wise words.
I'm
Compodres.
gonna talk about something serious for a moment here.
Okay, let's hear it.
A while back, a lot of people have watched this pod and people have commented and reached out, and I had something really touching happen to me, and I haven't talked to this individual in probably about 20 years.
Dang.
Maybe even longer. His name is Jesse Calderon, and we went to junior high school together. And he hit me up on the gram and told me he has Parkinson's disease. And this guy was a hell of an athlete, and he was a good person. And I called him. We talked on the phone. I told him straight up. I go, man, my heart goes out to you and your family and everything you're going. He is working with the Michael J. Fox Foundation.
Yeah.
I'm putting this message out for everybody to donate for the research and to beat this, disease that is affecting so many. So like
many.
I said,
I second that as
Shout
well.
out Jesse, man.
yeah,
Shout
so,
out Jesse.
So you can reach him on the IG at Jesse, NAZ, and then Jesse Calderon on Facebook. And if you guys have any other questions, you can hit me up too, and I'll pass on the information.
He
So
has
donate
his-
to,
He has his whole everything set up on there, so we can GoFundMe's and all that good stuff.
He's got a GoFundMe, I believe, on he has a GoFundMe on Facebook. I saw today.
Yeah,
So and I
please
talked to him
do.
earlier today too. So like I said, my heart goes out to him and his family. And let's get those prayers going. Let's get the money out. Let's beat this.
Prayer warriors, let's do it.
Definitely goes out to you as well. I
You got
also
something you
lost
wanna
my
s-
grandfather on my dad's side to Parkinson's.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, man,
Yeah.
seriously, prayers go out to you, Jesse, man.
Right, man. Something you wanted to say too, Big Dog?
Yeah, a good saying that I got from my grandfather: never change your tree because of a couple rotten apples. Stay true to your roots. Sometimes things will ruffle your branches and stuff, and you'll
like
have a
that.
couple bad fruits fall from it. But stay true to your roots.
I like that.
That's what I'm gonna leave.
I might have to steal that one from you. You were trying to steal from me earlier.
Yeah.
I might have to take that one. That's a good one. I like that one.
Man, good job today, guys. And thank you so much, P, for the hat.
P,
brother.
thank you so
Brothers,
much. I know what
brothers.
happened. You want the lids and got that 2 for 1, but I like it, bro. Because I did the same thing.
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
I didn't.
No?
Hats came from separate places.
No shit.
So there was no deal.
There
No
you
deal,
go.
just all me.
Because off camera, I'll show you when
All
I went
me.
to Liz, me and my dad, I got new Dodger hats. I'll show you. That's what I thought you did when I was like, yeah, that's
Oh
cool,
no,
though.
I actually got yours, and then I went and got Lance.
That's nice.
So
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Joe, I would have went to Lids.
I mean, I
You
did
heard
for
about this
his.
story, right? Have you heard about this
I did for
story?
his.
Now, let's hear it.
I'm gonna do Mark. Can we still gotta take? Okay, so I met Mark. When was it? 2003.
2006. Early.
2006. And he was this little white kid with highlights. He was kind of a cocky little shit.
Timberlake
I don't
face.
think he's white, but
Nothing's changed.
Timberlake face, huh?
Yes, it has. And so but he was cool, and I got to know him, and he told me he was from Michigan.
right.
And I told him, I'm in Michigan, and we got to know each other. I go, hey, bro, if you're gonna go back to Michigan, get me a hat. I'll take you out to lunch when you get back. He's all right. I go
For University of Michigan.
Yeah, from
Right.
University.
U
I go,
of M hat.
Go. I want to be somewhere cool. Yeah, whatever.
You want the blue?
You all know what happened last
I
weekend.
know. You guys are solid. Can't say
So
nothing.
he comes back and he gives me this hat and he's all, I go, where'd you get it from? He goes, Lids. I go, what? I wanted it from the university, or like he was telling me the Michigan Den or something. Like he went to Liz and got it for me, and I'm just like, come on, bro.
Man, Ann Arbor's in the middle of nowhere,
I don't give
bro.
a shit. Like I wanted it from the stadium or something. You know,
You wanted him to get frostbite
Trip to the
for your
big house
fitting.
is like in the middle of
I
nowhere.
understand that, but there's got to be some kind of shop around there besides Lids.
Oh my
There
god.
was there. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, lids. Depending where you go, lids will have like some unique stuff based on what's
Absolutely.
around.
100%.
But afterwards, I was like, oh yeah, I can see what you mean. Next time
You
though.
brought that up.
Ann Arbor's
We're
only like
going.
30, 35 for
You
me.
were talking
so.
to me the other day. We're going.
Yeah, we're going.
I'm
We just
down.
made it.
I'm
We
going.
just
I have
shook on
to.
it.
You going to MI?
I know I need to go because one of my pet peeves is if you're going to be a fan of a team, and I'm kind of not as big a fan as I was when
You gonna go to
Michigan.
the big house?
Because
At
if
least
you
one
haven't been to a
time.
home game, you shouldn't be a fan. I talk to you about this all the time
Absolutely.
about that bullshit right there. And
Yeah.
you've been there, so I have nothing to say to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been to
I've
2
been.
home games.
Yeah, I'm not to say it either. I know that already. And that's what I expect. Don't sit here and tell me that you're this huge Patriots fan. You live in Sherman Oaks and you've never been to Boston or a home game. I got no time for it.
You
Right.
can't even tell me 5 players.
So you're going to the big house then?
That's what we
Okay,
talked about.
I hear
I
you,
have
man.
to
That's
go.
a good experience.
I have to
110,000.
if I'm because I'm have to because I preach
huge.
and when
I love
I
it.
know people out there you might have a different opinion, but this is the opinion from Rizat and the Hizat, and this is how I feel. And if you want to debate about it, talk to me.
Word.
So you want to sign us off, P?
Yeah.
Man, compadres. We came again.
Yeah.
We saw everything, and we conquered a lot of shit.
We did see everything in this one.
Just want to let y'all know again, that's at COMPODRES, not just for the YouTubes. Hit up our Spotify, Apple, and our iHeart. Get with the program, man. Get with the program.
There's a lot of good audible out there, guys.
Seriously.
Definitely check it out, man.
Seriously, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Even if y'all want to, donate, there's some links in our descriptions. Go ahead and donate, because the proceeds definitely goes to making this as great as it is. And again, without y'all, there's none of this. So compadres again, to my left, Ilson.
I am _IllSon.
To my right, Rizat.
Rizat in the Hizat.
Imrod and Cisco, and I am SB Press and compadres. We're gone.
We gone.